Hey everyone, this is just the makeup look I do. I do it basically every day before work. It's just really natural. I don't put any eyeliner, just a little bit of eyeshadow, mascara, and that's really it. It's just like really light colors, and I really like to keep it natural during the day. So if you want to see how I get this look, then just keep on watching. Bye. Well, I'm going to start by putting primer on my face, and the primer I'm using is by Too Faced, and it's called Primed and Poreless, and I just put it basically in my T-zone and kind of under my eyes where I get the most oiliest during the day, and I'm just going to rub that all into my face. Okay, so here I'm going to take the MAC Match Master Foundation, and I'm just going to kind of dot it on my face, mainly putting it over where I have like blemishes or anything, discoloration, and then after that I'm just going to blend it all into my face using another MAC brush that I got last year in the holiday edition, and it's just like a stippling brush. And I really love this foundation because I feel like it really evens out my skin and it takes away all redness. I think it works great. So I'm just going to put that all over my face and then blend it in. And when I'm finished blending that in, then I use my Tarte Maracuja Creaseless Concealer, and this is my favorite concealer ever. I love this stuff. I'm using it in the color medium, and I don't use this like if I'm trying to cover up a pimple. I don't use it. I only use this underneath my eyes, and I think this works amazing. I love this stuff. Sometimes I'll just use that instead of the MAC Match Master, and with like a little bit of powder. I think that stuff works amazing. Now if I do have pimples that I want to cover, sometimes I'll use the Makeup Forever Full Cover Concealer. So when I'm done putting on that, I use my Maybelline Dream Matte Powder. And I'm just going to put this all over my face, just like as a finishing powder. And I'm using the Tarte brush. It's a brush by Tarte. This also is like one of my favorite brushes. It's so nice, and it really makes your makeup look airbrushed. So I'm just going to blend that all over my face. So after I blend in the Maybelline powder, I'm going to contour my face with the Physicians Formula bronzer, and it's in a multicolor bronzer. And I'm using a nice blush brush that I got from Target, and it's Sonia Kouchak. I think it was the holiday edition. I know I got that last year as well. And I'm putting it on the hollows of my cheeks and kind of like on the side of my head. When I'm done putting on the bronzer, I use a blush, and I'm using a blush by Ulta, and it's called Girly. It's in the color Girly, and it's just this really pretty like light pink color. I don't use a lot of it, but I just put it on my cheeks, just like a very little bit. And when I'm done doing that, I'm using the Urban Decay Primer Potion in the original color, and I'm going to put that all over my lids, and this is going to help my eyeshadow stay all day. This stuff actually, it works very good. I'm using the Stila In The Know palette. The name is called In The Know, and I'm going to use the color Wind, and it's just like a pretty cream off-whitish color, and I put that all over my lid. And I feel like that just really helps brighten up my lid. I'm using a brush by e.l.f. to apply it. It's just a regular eyeshadow brush. And I do that to both sides. When I'm done applying that, I'm going to go into the color Clay in that same Stila palette. And I hope I'm pronouncing that right. I don't know if it's Stila or Stila. But yeah, I'm going to go into that color Clay. And I'm going to put that in my crease. And mainly focusing it on the outer corners. And I'm using a blending brush that is, I don't know, I think it was a Target brand. And here I'm going into the Naked 2 palette, which I love this palette. I love this so much. And I'm going to take the color Chopper, which is a really pretty sparkly pinkish bronzy color, and I just put a little bit of that just on the outer corners, kind of on top of that clay color, and it's just going to help add a little bit more color and shimmer, which is I also love for daytime, these light colors. And again, from the Naked 2 palette, I'm going to go into that first color, Foxy, which is also like a creamy whitish, off-whitish color, and I'm going to put that as my highlight. And when I'm done with that, I'm going to use that same Target blending brush, and I'm just going to blend everything kind of together so that it smooths it out a little bit. And here I'm taking the Maybelline Full and Soft Waterproof Mascara, and usually I don't like usually I don't like waterproof mascara. I love mascara. Usually I don't like waterproof, but I love this stuff. This stuff I think makes your eyelashes look so natural. It doesn't even look like you're really, it doesn't like clump or anything. So this stuff is great. I love this stuff. And basically I just put it on the top lashes, and I will put it on the bottom as well. Next, I'm using the Smith's Minted Rose Lip Balm, and this is also what I use during the day. It keeps my lips nice and hydrated, and it tastes really good and minty, and I love it. So I put a little bit of that on, and then I am done. And that's basically my whole look that I do. So I hope that you all enjoyed this look, and like I said, I just keep it really simple during the day, and this is basically the whole look, and I hope you all liked it, and I hope that you all have a great day. Bye!